Okay, this one may have to cut, but I have never stepped foot in Culver's.
We can cut that.
Hi, I'm Eric Boynton, and this is the First Pups interview. The origin story. So Jolene here, JoJo we call her, she was a rescue pup from the streets of Alabama, and she was shipped up to Fond du Lac with her mom and her sisters and brothers. And so she's a pandemic puppy. We got her in the middle of the pandemic, so she's especially well behaved. And this is Vivi, sometimes called Vivo, and she's our first dog. She's about 8 years old, and we got her in Pennsylvania somewhere. And then this is Talulah. Talulah is our big, smart one, Border Collie, Australian Shepherd. And we got her from a family who had Talulah and Talulah's sister, and 2 Border Collies pups at the same time was too much. And so we acquired Talulah from that family. So she's as smart as I am. Not much. No, I think my son thinks it's cool, right? So, yeah. And my daughter attends a sister school, Denison University, and I know the president there, and that causes her a lot of grief because he's always trying to find her and talk to her. So, and she'd rather not have to talk to the president of Denison University every time she goes outside. So. What about Jane Said by Jane's Addiction? How about that? Okay, so why are there 239 beans in Irish bean chili?
Why?
Because one more and it'd be too hearty. Right, so my powerlifting PR for bench press is 365 pounds. And that is back in the day. I don't come close to that anymore. Get up and get up. Besides my dogs and family. A chainsaw, a table saw, and scotch. I met Julie as a young person in Nashville. I was attending Vanderbilt University, and she was my boss. She hired me to work at the psychiatric hospital at Vanderbilt, and but we didn't start dating until after the gig was done, so it was above board. So the last TV show I binged was the documentary on Arnold's life that just came out on Netflix. Arnold Schwarzenegger. My biggest fear. My biggest fear is to be lonely. I am most excited for getting back in close proximity with the students. So being a provost is a lonely gig in which you don't get as much access to students as someone like me would like, as someone who started out as a professor. So I'm overjoyed to get back in contact with the students and have them over to the house and celebrate with them events and athletic events and performances, and talk to them how the year's going and how their learning is taking shape. Green? Blue. We're playing our blue. Beloit blue. It's a Beloit blue. Yeah. Well, the basement has multiple areas, and there's one that's kind of cordoned off with a little lock that I've never been into. So that was interesting. I don't think I ever need to go back down in that part of the basement ever again, but that's a secret place I never knew existed. Favorite Beloit? Yeah, I do. It came to me right now. It's when I was able to go to Sonia Maria Johnson's office and let her know that she had won the Underkoffler Award for Excellence in Teaching. That was a spectacular moment of my time so far at Beloit. Come here, come here. Vivi. Sit. Here. Paw, paw, other paw, other paw, other paw. Good girl. Good girl. All right, sit. Speak. Speak. You know, my greatest college experience was the close friends I developed in and outside the classroom. So, and that's one reason I'm here where I am today, is that kind of learning community where you develop friendships that are rooted in intellectual adventure and endeavor. Yeah, so it was a hard topic. We were looking at commemoration of atrocity, but the best part was when you travel, the learning that happens in a day it happens exponentially, and so it just opens up for students, and the amount of intake that you can have in a single day of a travel course is truly amazing. And so the horizons or vistas that were opened up in each and every day, and then we could talk about how something happened 2 days before and it felt as if it was a month prior because of the kind of distance traveled that we had in that learning experience. I think that was the most exciting, is to see the eyes light up in the students day to day. You know what we're going to start, I'm really looking forward to this, is having dinners with athletic teams before near first home games. And so we're going to have, I think, the football team over August 30th to begin with, but then soccer teams and everyone else, basketball. And so we'll have a good dinner with, well, pizza, maybe barbecue, things like that, with the team and Julie and I and a few faculty members and some parents. And so I'm looking forward to starting that tradition. So we'll be walking the dogs around campus and encountering all sorts of students on our own walks. And so look for the pups as we walk around with them. And then I imagine that they'll have walks with students as well. And if someone has a good throwing arm, Talulah, the big dog, can play ball for infinity time. And so throwing the ball for Talulah would be great. And then, yeah, we'll see everybody around campus and look forward to it. I'm President Eric Boynton. Thanks for watching.